Let's talk about some favorites, shall we? Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to be updating you guys on all of the products that I have been enjoying for the month of November. This is going to be my monthly favorites. So I have a few products to talk about and why they made my list of favorites for the month of November. And this video is going up a little bit late, but that's okay. We're here now, better late than never. So if you guys want to see what I have to talk about, then just keep on watching. So we're going to start off with palettes, and the first palette I have to talk about is of course the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. I wanted to mention this in my last favorites video, but I didn't because I didn't actually have a chance to play around with it a whole lot. But now I can actually mention it because I've had plenty of time to play with this palette, plenty of time to come up with different looks, and I absolutely love this palette. This is what it looks like. I like this palette a lot more than all of Anastasia Beverly Hills' eyeshadow palettes that she's come out with, simply because this one has a lot of out of place shades and it really allows you to get creative, and that's what makeup is all about. It's about getting creative, tapping into your creative side and really seeing what you can do. And I feel like this palette helps you to do that because there's a lot of different shades and different colors in here that you can use to create a look, but they're not so out of place that you couldn't use some of these together to create one look. So I really do love this palette and I have been using it a whole lot. I've used it on my channel a couple times, so if you go back to my previous videos, then I was definitely using this palette in those videos if you want to check it out. Another eyeshadow palette I have actually came as a surprise to me to be my favorites because I hauled this palette and then I let it sit in my drawer for a while. I hadn't used it, but I was recently going through my palette drawer and then I saw it, pulled it out, started playing with it, and I'm like absolutely in love with it. And this is the Laura Mercier Eye Art Artist palette. This is what it looks like. These are the shades that come with it. Blinding, y'all. So this is what it looks like, and it just comes with an array of really plummy pink tone eyeshadows, which are perfect for this time of year. But I really like the eyeshadows in this palette, and I've really been using these two colors down here to really smoke out my eye look. And every single time I use these two shadows, I am so amazed by their pigmentation, their blendability, everything. And they look like just normal crease and outer V shades or smoke out shades, but I promise they're not. They're unique in their own way, and I actually really like them. So these are a couple of the shades from the palette. So these are just some lid colors, and then these are those two outer V and crease colors that I was telling you guys about. So really like this palette. It's such a luxurious looking palette. I'm not trying to blind you guys, but it's so luxurious looking. I love the packaging. I love that it's like a magnetic closure. I've just really been liking it, so I love that. Keeping up with eyeshadows, this is actually a pigment, and I wore this pigment on my birthday, so of course I had to love it. This is the Makeup Geek pigment in Utopia. Love this pigment, seriously. I use it, like I said, for my birthday, and all the makeup that I used for my birthday had to be a product that I knew was gonna look good or that I really enjoyed. So me using this on my birthday says a lot about it, because for your birthday you have to go all out and you have to look glam and beat to the gods and everything. So this is what the pigment looks like. It's not going to pick up that much on camera, especially because that's not a very opaque swatch. When I wear it on my lids, I pack it on really heavily using another product that I'm going to show you guys coming up. But it is so pretty. It's like an antique gold kind of greenish type pigment. You guys just need to see it in action, so I will leave my birthday get ready with me video down below. So absolutely love that pigment. Go pick it up. It's amazing. To go along with that pigment, I've been using the e.l.f. glitter primer. This thing is primer gold, I swear to you. This is amazing. First of all, it's only $2. Say what? This thing is only $2. The Too Faced glitter primer, glitter insurance, whatever it's called, I believe it's $18 or $21, which is ridiculous because this does the exact same thing. You just take a little bit of this, you put it on your lids, and then your glitters really adhere to this primer. They don't go anywhere. You're not gonna have any flaking, you're not gonna have any fallout on your lower lash line. Wherever you put this glitter primer is where your glitters or pigments or whatever are going to stick. I promise you that. I've used this in 2 of my tutorials. I used it in my birthday get ready with me, and I also used it in my glitter red holiday makeup tutorial, and this thing is bomb.com. I promise you, like, it is so good. I also used it for my eye makeup today, and I used it with a regular pressed eyeshadow. It wasn't even a pigment or anything. It was just a pressed eyeshadow, and it did wonders for my lid shade. If you guys are interested, I will leave my makeup details in the description box so you can go and check that out and see what I'm wearing today. But yeah, this little thing is like godsend. It is so freaking good, and I feel like people don't mention like simple products like this because it's just an eyeshadow primer, but it really is legit, especially if you wear a lot of glitters and pigments. So staying with eyes, I have a mascara, and this is an oldie but a goodie. I think I've mentioned this on my channel before, but I had to, you know, take the time to mention it again. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this is just a sample size of it. I've had the full size quite a few times, but I just have a lot of these little samples of it from different palettes and things that I've bought, so I'm trying to use those up. But this is really good. This is a really good mascara. I love wet formula mascaras, and that's exactly what this is. And I recently started using it on my lower lash line. Who knew that my lower lashes could look as bomb as they do? Like, I barely have lashes, period, like top and bottom. I barely have lashes. This thing really brings them out and makes it look like I have like extensive lower lashes. Like, they look so good every time I use this, especially in pictures. Like, whenever I take an up close picture of my makeup, like, you can see my lower lashes, which I like, because with a lot of mascaras, I'll put it on and it'll look good in person, and then when I take a picture with like flash or anything, it won't look as good. So I really like that this mascara makes my lashes show up in picture. Let's move on and talk about brushes, because I don't think I've ever talked about brushes in a favorites video or ever really mentioned brushes on my channel, period. These brushes are from BH Cosmetics, and these are amazing. Like, hands down, these are so good. These are the BH Cosmetics brushes from the Sculpt and Blend 10-piece brush set. I've had these brushes for a while, and I never really used them because I was so like hip to my beauty blender and my Real Techniques beauty sponge that I didn't think I had a use for these type of brushes. But as you can see, they're super dirty because I've been using them non-stop. So really quickly, I'm gonna just go over with you like what type of brushes they are. So I have this angled flat top kabuki brush that I use to blend out my cream contour. I have this flat top kabuki brush that I use for foundation. I have this angled kabuki brush which I use to blend out my highlight concealer under my eyes. This is an angled powder brush, so I can use it to apply my actual powder contour. And then this is just a regular fluffy powder brush. I can use it for blush, or I can use it to wipe away the powder from under my eyes that I use to bake. Just, these brushes are so good. They're so soft. I've washed them a couple of times. They do not shed. Like, they're just really good quality. So that's the 5 face brushes that you get, the bigger face brushes. And then you get these 5 smaller, like, you can use them for eye brushes or you can use them for your face. It's just so many different things that you can do with these brushes, and they are extremely cheap. And they also just came out with a Sculpt and Blend brush set number 2, which I just purchased. So if you guys want to see a review or demo on those brushes or these, actually, then just let me know in a comment down below and I'll do that. So let's move on to highlighters. Yes. So I have been loving this Becca Afterglow palette. I got this from Ulta. I believe it was like $39, and it comes with 3 highlights and 2 blushes. And this palette, I have been loving this palette. As you can see, it is like so dirty because, especially on this side, I have just been using it so much. So I already have a full size of Topaz, which comes in this palette, but I didn't mind getting it again because, first of all, I'm never going to finish up my full size of Topaz. I'm probably never even going to finish up this. So having 2, especially because I really love that highlight. I believe it gives the most gorgeous highlight to my skin because I'm darker skin tone. I love it. So I love having 2 of those. And then I really wanted Moonstone for a while, but I didn't want to pay the money to get Moonstone. So when I saw that it was in this palette, I was like, so it has Moonstone, the highlighter that I've been wanting, and then it has Topaz, the other highlight that I already have and love. I was like, it's a no-brainer to get that. And then it also has rose gold, which is a gorgeous highlight, especially when you mix it with one of these. It is so pretty. And then you get 2 blushes in the palette as well. I'm probably not going to use these 2 blushes just because they aren't a good fit for my skin tone, but just alone with the 3 highlights, this palette is so worth the $39. Moving on, I have this Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and this thing is bomb.com. Like, I used to use the D-Slick by Urban Decay, and I thought it was good. You know, I purchased it a couple of times, and I thought it was an alright setting spray. This is so much better. Like, Sephora recently had a deal where they were selling 2 of these in a duo pack for $42, I believe, and 1 bottle of this is, I believe, $36 at Sephora. I'm not sure, but I know it's like up there in price, $32 or $36. So it was a no-brainer for me to get 2 of them for $40 something. I was like, yes, let me try it and let me see how I like it. And I absolutely love it, and I see why there's so much hype surrounding this product. It is so good. It really helps to preventing that oil from coming through my foundation so that it lasts longer and looks better. Like, just, you need to try this out for yourself, and I'm sure you will love it because I absolutely love it. I have oily skin, so if you're one of those who were buying the D-Slick and thinking that it was everything, try the All Nighter. For complexion, I have one concealer that I want to mention. I've actually been using a ton of different concealers this month, but one really stood out to me, and it is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Medium. This thing is so good. Again, this was another product that I used for my birthday, so it is so good. I've used this concealer on its own, and I've also used it mixed in with other concealers, and it works perfectly each time. So I originally bought this concealer for highlighting, and I used it a couple of times, and you know, at the time I didn't like it. It was during the summertime, I believe, and I really didn't like it during the summertime, but I just tried it out again, and I love this concealer. Like, it is bomb.com. It does not crease under my eyes, especially if I bake. It doesn't crease under my eyes. It does a really nice job at highlighting. You guys can see like the color of it to my skin tone. It does a really good job of highlighting, and I really do feel like it actually lifts up your cheekbones and makes this area look a lot more lifted and pushed forward and just a lot more noticeable. And also, when I mix it in with other concealers, again, it doesn't crease, it doesn't change the consistency of my other concealers, and it just works well under my eyes. So I absolutely love this concealer. It's like $3. Like, e.l.f.'s products are super duper cheap. You don't get a whole lot of product in this concealer like you would another concealer, but it's $3. Like, you can go and run out and buy this from like Target or Kmart or Walmart or something, and yeah, it's just a really good concealer, and I definitely recommend it. So that is what I have been loving. To keep on with complexion, I have been loving these Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. This is just a sample that I got from Sephora when I placed an order with them, and it is in the shade N100, but I will definitely be buying the full size of this. I have been using this for my foundations that aren't really a good match for my skin tone right now, or have like the wrong undertone, and I have been absolutely loving this. Like, I have a foundation. Get your life. I have a foundation right now that has like a gray tint undertone to it, and I don't know why, because it worked well during the summer, but now it has like a gray tint to it. I add a couple of these custom cover drops to that foundation, and it looks immaculate. Like, it looks so good on my skin tone. So I definitely will be purchasing the full size of this so I can continue mixing it with all of my foundations that don't seem to match my undertone. This Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner has been life-changing for me, but it is so expensive. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase this because this thing is so expensive. This is 8 fluid ounces, and I paid $24 for it. Like, and you guys can see, like, I've only washed my brushes one time, and this is how much I've used already. And granted, I do have a ton of brushes, like a ton. I have at least 100 and something brushes, seriously, which is why I only wash my brushes like once a month, like once every so often. But like I said, I've only washed my brushes one time, and I've used that much, and I didn't even wash all 100 and something. I washed maybe like 20, maybe. but it is so good. The technology of this brush cleaner is like none that I've ever seen before. So what it is, you're supposed to pour this into like a little cup, and you're supposed to take your brushes and dip them like halfway or a quarter of the way into the solution, and the brushes will soak up the solution into their bristles on its own. And then you just wipe your brushes on a paper towel to get them clean until all of the makeup product is out of it, and then you lay it down to dry, and it's dry in like minutes, which is amazing because with water, when you're using shampoos and things with water on your brushes, of course it's going to take them a couple of days to dry. With this, your brushes are dry in minutes, and it has a really good smell. Like when you're first washing your brushes, it smells sort of like alcohol, but once your brushes are dry and you start using them on your face, it has a vanilla scent, it smells so good. I love the way this smells. So it's a really great product, and I have been loving it to clean my brushes. Like I'm gonna use it after this video to clean these brushes. It's a really good cleanser, and I love it. But it's just so darn expensive, so I don't know if I'm gonna pay. If you can stand to pay the $24 every time you run out of this, then go ahead. I recommend it. It's a good brush cleaner. It's a good investment. Okay, really quickly, I want to mention the eyelashes that I am wearing on my eyes right now, because I don't have a really clean pair to show you guys, so I'm just gonna mention them since they're on my eyes right now. But these are the Koko lashes in the style Goddess. Yo, these lashes are amazing. I love them so much. Like they are just the best lashes. Like these are the perfect lashes for me. I could wear these every day for a natural look. I could wear these for a dramatic look. I could wear these for anything. Like I just feel like these are the perfect lashes for me. And I only ordered 3 pair. When I first ordered these lashes, I only ordered 3 pair, and I was like, when I got them in the mail, I was like, I should have ordered more. I should have ordered more, because they just look so good. And then when you actually put them on your eyes, they change up any eye makeup look that you're wearing. Like they just completely change it up. Not in a bad way. They make them look better. They make your eyes look better, and I just can't get enough of these. I've been wearing them in a lot of my makeup posts on Instagram. I've been using them in my videos. Koko Lashes just has a really nice Koko Lashes just has a really nice extensive lash line, and they have really good variety of lashes. So if you guys haven't checked them out, I will leave a link down below to the website where you can get these lashes, and just go check out the rest of their lash line, because they have really good choices for lashes if you want to check them out. So just had to mention those real quick. And now we can move on to lips, and that'll be the last of my beauty phase. And then I have one random favorite, like always, to show you guys. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Turbo Power Supreme Plumping Lip Gloss. This stuff is amazing. I love this. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I am going to do a separate review video on this. Just wait on it. But I love this stuff. I really do. So just wait on a review of this product. I've also been loving my Buxom Full Body Lip Gloss in the shade Dolly. This is like a cult favorite color from their line. Like everybody loves this color, and I can understand why. It is such a pretty, gorgeous, natural pink color. I can really like wear this color for every day for work. That's it right there. It's so flattering. Like it looks so good, and it does have gold glitter in it, which I love because it really gives you that pouty look, that full pouty look. And this is also a plumping lip gloss without the tingling formula, because I know Buxom has some lip glosses that have the tingle along with the plumping effect, but this one is a no tingle plumping effect. And I really like how my lips look with this lip gloss. I don't know if it's because of just the shine and the glitter, or if it's actually because of the plumping, but I've just been loving using this every day as my everyday lip gloss. For actual matte lips and, you know, like liquid lips, liquid lipsticks, geez, I've been loving the colored Raine liquid lipstick in the shade Truffle. This is such a gorgeous color. Like I've been saying since fall started, I really love brown lipsticks. I'm like really into it now. Heavy. This is such a unique shade of, this is such a unique shade of brown. It looks so good, and I have so many brown liquid lipsticks now, or lipsticks period, but this one just looks so good. That's it right there. And it looks like a chocolate brown now, but when it dries down, it's more of like a caramel brown. Like it's not the standard dark brown liquid lipstick shade like Dominatrix from Jeffree Star, or what is it? It's similar to Limbo by ColourPop, but I believe this is a little bit lighter than Limbo. It's just such an amazing color, and like I said, I love Colored Raine's liquid lipstick formula because it just glides on like butter. It feels like you're putting frosting on your lips. It stays all day. It's super duper matte. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't flake. You can layer these and you don't have to worry about your lips getting goopy or, you know, it settling into your lines and getting crackly. It's just, I love their formula of liquid lipstick, and I will keep purchasing these. So absolutely love that. Also, to go along with that, I've been loving the NYX liquid lip suede cream lipstick. Yeah, and this is in the shade Stone Fox. This is the only color that I own, but I definitely plan on picking up more. I wore this a couple of times, and each time I fell in love with it. It is such a unique, stunning color, and if you just wear a nice simple eye with some really flirty lashes, you can get away with this color. Like, I don't care who you are, what your skin tone is, you can pull off this color. It looks so good. It might seem scary at first because this is not a normal color that you would wear every day, but I promise you that you can pull it. Y'all need to go follow me on Instagram so y'all can see everything that I'm talking about. But yeah, again, this is a really nice formula of liquid lipstick. At least an OD, like this is OG right here, like oldie but a goodie. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Canis. I remember when I first bought this, I was in Germany and I fell in love with this. It's just such a flattering color. It's an everyday color. I remember I used to wear this every day back when I was in Germany. It is just such a pretty color. And before the whole Kylie Jenner lip trend, that's it right there. Before the whole Kylie Jenner lip trend thing started, I remember saying that this was like the perfect everyday rose neutral color. And then when the whole fad came for Kylie Jenner's lips, I remember a lot of people saying that this was a good women of color friendly dupe for her lip shades that she was wearing. And I was already on the bandwagon. Like, I was already loving this color before that even happened. So like I said, this is just OG. I've been loving it. I've been using it recently. Fell back in love with it. It's like the perfect everyday shade. So that is all my beauty favorites, and then I have one random favorite that I want to show you guys, and it's actually what I'm wearing right now. So this hair, yes, it's actually a wig. Don't tell nobody. But I have been loving this blonde hair on me, and I ordered this wig from AliExpress. I order a lot of my hair from AliExpress, and I typically don't really talk about my hair on my channel, and I don't know why. I just never feel the need to mention it. But I will leave the information of the seller where I got this wig from down below. I absolutely love this hair. I love the wig. I didn't really manipulate it too much. I didn't really do a whole lot to it. I just usually just put it on and I straighten it up. I put the combs in and curl it, and I'm good to go. Like, and I love it. I think it is so flattering. Excuse this burn on my neck. If y'all can see that, please ignore it, please. But yeah, and I just think it's so flattering. I didn't think that I was gonna like it when it first came in the mail, but I've fallen completely in love with this hair. I'm just gonna have to leave all the information down below because I really don't remember exactly everything that, you know, all the details of the hair. I don't exactly remember. I will leave it all down below, but just know that I've been loving the blonde. I have. Like, I'm not ready to give it up yet. Guys, thank you so much for watching my monthly favorites. That was all of the products that I had to mention for my favorites video. Not as many as last time, I don't think, but you know, you can't always have a ton of favorites every month. So either way, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Please leave me a comment down below letting me know what your guys' favorites are, or if you've done your monthly favorites video already, and I will go and check that out. Give this video a thumbs up if you like my favorites video, and also if you like my blonde wig. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.